barrel. The petals.
Okay, I was just told differently, so
Just now?
Mikey! What? We're supposed to flowers, leave them.
No, you can have them, and then after they kiss the bride and they're leaving, instead of throwing rice, we're throwing the flowers.
Oh, yeah, it's like throwing fat rice.
Oh, okay.
Sink.
That's fine with me. I don't want it.
Unbeknownst to us, there was a letter.
Oh, great. Yeah, I can do it later if she really wants to.
And I was like, I'm really, really fast to show a video on my camera so we could take it apart. I'm like, oh,
It's okay. It's totally
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Fallon?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Maria. I'm a friend of Melissa's. Hi. My daughter, nice to meet you too. How you doing? I heard you just had surgery. God bless you. Oh my goodness. That you're even walking around. That's amazing. That's true. Yeah. Well, congratulations. It's so exciting.
where do you want to go?
Oh, good job.
You want all of us here? You want here?
It is.
Then we're in the
I
right
made
place.
sure I got that yesterday, so. To make sure I did the right thing.
What's that?
I'm gonna grab my bag.
You want to go to my car?
I think I put it in my bag. Yeah.
Now, actually, they're gonna come up from there.
They're making a hike.
Yeah. Wow. They're gonna be exhausted.
I hope she's wearing comfortable shoes.
They're going to get so many steps into there. We'll get venue again in March. I think in March.
Like another world.
Yeah, we helped them with Casey because she can't do it. I put some effort in.
All right, we invite everybody to be fully present with us during our ceremony.
So kindly turn off all your cell phones and cameras and enjoy this moment with us. You can put him down, okay? You can put the music on. Only if you sit down. If you sit down in a chair, yes. I'm not crying, you're crying. Hello, everyone. Take your seats and let's get started. First, I want to give a great big shout out to everybody who is joining us from all corners of the globe today, because this is the event of the year. And on behalf of Pat and Melissa, I would like to thank you all for being here today, for taking the time and making the journey, and for all the effort that it takes not only to be a part of this day, but to be a part of each other's lives. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Pat and Melissa. This is not the beginning of a new relationship, but an acknowledgement of the next chapter of their lives together. Pat and Melissa have spent years getting to know each other, and we now bear witness to what their relationship has become. Today, they will affirm this bond formally and publicly, right here at Mom and Dad's. Can you have picked a more gorgeous spot? However, this affirmation means more because it is shared with their closely chosen friends and loving family. Your journey began the moment that you first met. You took the time to learn what makes the other person smile, what makes them laugh, and how best to support them when life is less than simple. You welcomed each other's families, communities, and lifelong friends, and joined them together with warmth and enthusiasm. You built a new village with your love, and have worked every day to support this village as it changes and grows. Marriages bring hard days, just as they bring beautiful ones. This day is a reminder of what your love has already accomplished, and the amazing possibilities of what it can continue to accomplish and overcome in the many, many years ahead of you. Pat and Melissa will mark their transition as a couple not only by celebrating the love between themselves, but also by celebrating the love between all of us, including the love of their families and friends. Without that love, today would be far less joyous. I've known Pat his entire life. That's right, I know you. Pat, I can remember the day that they brought you home from the hospital. You are one of my favorite people on this planet. You are sweet, kind, hysterically funny, never met a mirror that you didn't like. I may never understand your love of booty shorts or Hawaiian shirts, but my favorite thing about you, Pat, is that you're the kind of guy that is always there no matter what. You have always got our backs. You are the first person to step up when help is needed before any of us even have the chance to ask. Melissa, when you first started dating Patrick, the word feral comes to mind. Yeah. Let's be honest, Pat was not fit for man nor beast. Yeah. To be perfectly clear, Melissa, I might have doubted your sanity for a little bit, but you saw through all that, and we are so glad that you did, and that you stuck with Patrick. I have loved watching the two of you grow together and become the amazing team that you are. You both bring such beautiful gifts to this relationship. Melissa, you're a freaking genius, a babe and a half. In the words of Wayne and Garth, if you were president, you would be Abraham Lincoln. You are so kind and thoughtful, and you can see the care and love that goes into everything that you do. Pat, well, I guess you're all right. If patience were a finite resource distributed amongst the three of us Fallons, let's be honest, you got the lion's share. You work hard at everything that you do, and you pour your heart into every area of your life. The two of you together are such an amazing team, and I couldn't be happier that you found each other. That being said, before we get into the nitty-gritty of all this, and while there's still time to change your minds, let's talk about marriage for a quick minute. It's hard. It is so hard. Anyone here who has been married for any length of time can tell you as much. There will be great days, fun days, days filled with laughter and love and smiles and everything good in life. There will also be days where you may actually want to kill each other. My money is on Melissa, by the way. There will be days where you will actually sit there and wonder if you can afford to get divorced. When you have those no good, rotten, really, really bad, terrible days, I want you to sit down, take a deep breath, and say, damn it, Julia was right. But I also want you to think about today and what brought you here today. Remember that you do actually like each other and that maybe one of you is just being a knucklehead. Now that we've got that out of the way, if you're both still in, let's do this. Whenever we attend a wedding, we are given the opportunity to reflect on our own relationships. We might look at the couple before us and be tempted to compare our love to the quality, to compare their love, to the quality of our own relationships. The truth is that every relationship is as unique as the individuals in it. But one thing holds true. For love to exist between two people, each person must allow the vulnerability of giving his or her love to the other. And each must be open to receiving the other's love in return. Each of us, every moment of every day, has the choice to dedicate ourselves to one another or to withhold our love and caring. If you ask couples who have a strong and abiding love what they like most about their partners, many will say that when they are with that person, they don't have to pretend to be anything other than who they are. They are able to express themselves without fear of being judged or rejected. There is room in the relationship for both of them to be the unique individuals that they are, because you two are both very unique. They are free to surrender to the vulnerability of true intimacy, to be known and loved unconditionally. Now, in the spirit of the importance of strong friendships and family to a marriage, Patrick and Melissa have asked two special people in their lives to read selections about love that especially resonate with them. So first, I'm going to ask Mom to come up.
I have a poem entitled, He Never Leaves the Seat Up. He never leaves the seat up or wet towels upon the floor. The toothpaste has the lid on, and he always shuts the door. She's very clean and tidy, though she may sometimes delude. Leave your things out at your peril. In a second, they'll have moved. He's a very active person, as are all his next of kin, whereas she likes lazy days. He'll still drag her to the gym. He romances her and dines her, home-cooked dinners and the like. He even knows her favorite food and spoils her day and night. She's thoughtful when he looks at her, a smile upon his face. Will he look that good in 50 years with his dentures aren't in place? He says he loves her figure and her mental prowess too, but when gravity takes over, will she charm with her IQ? She says she loves his kindness and his patience is a must. And of course, she thinks he's handsome, which in her eyes is a plus. They're both not wholly perfect, but who are we to judge? He can be pig-headed, whereas she won't even budge. All that said and done, they love the time they spend together. And I hope, as I'm sure you do, that this fine day will last forever. He'll be more than just her husband, he'll also be her friend. And she'll be more than just his wife. She'll be his soulmate till the end.
Good job. Okay, now I'm going to ask Maria to come up and do the second reading.
How falling in love is like owning a dog. First of all, it's a big responsibility, especially in a city like New York. So think long and hard before you decide on love. On the other hand, love gives you a sense of security. When you're walking down the street at night and you have a leash on love, ain't no one gonna mess with you. Because crooks and muggers think that love is unpredictable. Who knows what love could do in its own defense? On cold winter nights, love is warm. It lies between you and lives and breathes and makes funny noises. Love wakes you up at all hours of the night with its needs. In the needs that need to be fed,
in order for it to grow and to stay healthy. Love does not like being left alone, but come home and love is always happy to see you. It will break a few things accidentally in its passion for life, but you can never be mad at love for long. Is love good all the time? No.
Stick it in here.
No. Love can be bad. Bad love. Bad. Very bad love. Love makes messes. Love leaves you little surprises here and there. Love needs a lot of cleaning up after. Sometimes you just want to get love fixed. Sometimes you want to roll up a piece of paper and swat love on the nose, not so much to cause pain, but just to let love know don't ever do that again. Sometimes love just wants to go out for a nice long walk because love loves to exercise. It will run you around the block and leave you panting and breathless, pull you in all directions at once, or wind itself around and around you until you're wound up so much that you can't even move. But love also makes you meet people wherever you go, people who have nothing in common but love. They stop and talk to each other on the street. Throw things away and love will bring them back, again and again and again. But most of all, love needs love, lots of it. And in return, love loves you and never stops.
Thank you. Watch out, bud. Now, Pat and Melissa will now say their wedding vows to each other using the Celtic tradition of the oathing stone. For those of you not familiar with this tradition, it originated in Scotland and is when the bride and groom hold their hands together on a stone as they repeat their wedding vows. An oath given near a stone or water was considered to be more binding. We have lots of that around here. This is all fine and dandy, but we all know that Melissa just really likes rocks. Now, when you arrived, you were given a stone to hold in your hand during the ceremony. Pat and Melissa chose these stones as symbols of your special relationship, love, good wishes, and heartfelt blessings to them. The stones will serve as a lasting reminder of your presence at their wedding and of the special love that they shared on this, their special day. As you hold the stone tightly in your hand, please reflect for a moment your wishes for this couple. Happiness, love, prosperity, and unity as they exchange their wedding vows. Following the ceremony, Pat and Melissa ask that you place your stones with your personal blessing in the wooden box on your way out so they can cherish them for years to come. Pat and Melissa, today you not only marry the right person, you also commit to being the right partner, the one with whom the other can stand and face the world. It's finally time to seal this chapter with questions that will lead us into the next chapter. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of these conversations that were held in a car, over a meal, during long walks, all those conversations that began with when we're married and continued with I will and you will and we will. All those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every single word. Now look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, companion, lover, dance partner, even teacher. For you have learned so much from one another these past few years. Shortly, you will say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never be quite the same. For after today, you will say to the world, this is my husband. This is my wife. Now, Before you declare your vows to one another, I want to hear you confirm that it is indeed your intention to be married today. So, Patrick, do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to Melissa in marriage? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Melissa, do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourself to Patrick in marriage? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Good. I'm glad we got that sorted. Now, Pat and Melissa, having heard that it is your intention to be married to each other, I now ask you to declare your marriage vows. Do you guys have your rock? Okay. Patrick and Melissa, please face each other and take each other's hands. Take a good look at them. These are the hands of your best friend that are holding yours. These are hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that, when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours. Now, at this point in a wedding ceremony, you often hear about wedding bands being this perfect circle with no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth. Metals are liquefied at 1,000 degrees. The hot metal is forged, cooled, and then painstakingly polished. Something beautiful is made from raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings made by imperfect beings. It is the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. 1 second. Ring security is slacking. All right. You want to hand them over? Okay. Hold them tightly. Melissa, pick up Patrick's ring and repeat after me. Patrick, I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Patrick, I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I vow to love and honor you as long as we both shall live.
I vow to love and honor you as long as we both shall live.
I take you with all your faults and strengths as I offer myself to you.
I take you with all your faults and strengths as I offer my love to you.
With all my faults and strengths.
With all my faults and strengths.
I vow to help you when you need help and turn to you when I need help.
I vow to help you when you need help and to turn to you when I need help.
And with this ring, I take you to be my lawfully wedded husband.
I take you to be my lawfully wedded husband.
My constant friend.
My constant friend.
My partner in crime.
My partner in crime.
And my love from this day forward.
And my love from this day forward.
Now, Pat, you're up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now pick up Melissa's ring. You got it? Okay.
I got it.
That was your right hand.
Yeah. Oh.
Wrong hand.
Oh. Uh-oh.
All right. Come on, guys, get it straight. Okay, repeat after me, Pat. Melissa.
Make it slow. Melissa.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I vow to love and honor you.
I vow to love and honor you.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
I take you with all your faults and strengths.
I take you with all your faults and strengths.
As I offer myself to you with all my faults and strengths.
As I offer myself to you with all my faults and strengths.
I vow to help you when you need help.
I vow to help you when you need help.
And turn to you when I need help.
And turn to you when I need help.
And with this ring.
And with this ring.
I take you to be my lawfully wedded wife.
I take you to be my lawfully wedded wife.
My constant friend.
My constant friend.
My partner in crime.
My partner in crime.
And my love from this day forward.
And my love for this day forward.
Now no one but you can declare yourselves married. You have begun it here today in speaking your vows before your family and friends, and you will do it again in the days and years to come, standing by each other, sharing the highs and lows of life. To make your relationship work, it will take love, continue to date each other, take time to show each other that your love and marriage grow stronger with time. It will take trust. Sorry. It will take trust to know that in your hearts, you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and learn and grow together. It will take loyalty to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged today. My hope for you is this. May you have long years to delight in each other's company and to love and be loved by the friends and family who have come here today or are joining us virtually in order to support you. May you make a home together that is at once sheltering and welcoming. May you each do meaningful, productive work at home and in the world, learning from your failures and growing in your accomplishments. May life's challenges be met together with courage and optimism. And may your days be filled with laughter, imagination, trust, friendship, and love. Now that you have given yourselves to each other with solemn vows and the giving and receiving of rings, in front of everyone here today, and by the power vested in me by the American Marriage Ministries and the great state of New York, it is my great honor to pronounce you husband and wife. Go forth and live each day to the fullest. Have many adventures. Patrick, Melissa, you may now seal your vows with a kiss.
Hit it, Sam.
Wait, what?
All right.
Let them go.
All right, Em. Okay, let's